Hey friend, I'm Sarah, and I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered how the biggest ideas in your life actually started? Because sometimes they don't start big at all. Sometimes they start with something small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. On this day, back in 1871, a baby boy was born at 7 Hawthorne Street in Dayton, Ohio. His name is Orville, sixth of 7 children, born to a traveling minister and his wife. Nobody in that little house had any idea what this ordinary-looking baby was going to grow up to do. Orville was a bit of a troublemaker, if we're being honest. Got himself expelled from elementary school once. But his parents didn't try to squash that curiosity. As Orville himself put it later in life, we were lucky enough to grow up in an environment where there was always much encouragement to children to pursue intellectual interests. 7 years later, in 1878, Orville's father comes home from one of his church trips carrying a little gift, a toy, barely a foot long, made of paper, bamboo, and cork, powered by nothing more than a twisted rubber band. It's shaped loosely like a helicopter. Orville is 7. His older brother Wilbur is 11. They play with that little toy until, of course, the way kids do, they break it. And here's the part that always gets me. Instead of just being sad about it, they build their own. That curiosity never really let up. As teenagers, the two brothers start a printing business together, even designing and building their own printing press by hand. A few years after that, they opened a bicycle shop, repairing and eventually manufacturing bicycles right there in Dayton. Here's a detail worth sitting with. That bicycle shop wasn't just a way to pay the bills. It became their workshop, their laboratory really, where they learned to work with gears, chains, spokes, and balance. Every single skill that would later matter more than they could have possibly guessed. Because that little broken toy from 1878 never really left them. Years later, now grown men still running the same bicycle shop, Wilbur and Orville start reading everything they can find about flight. They study birds, they study wind, and they start asking themselves a question most people would have laughed off entirely. What if people could actually build something that flies? Two brothers, no formal engineering degrees, no fortune behind them. Just a small hometown bicycle shop and a curiosity that started with a rubber band-powered toy helicopter one of their father brought home from a trip. Have you ever thought about the small, ordinary moments in your own life? A toy, a gift, a passing comment from someone you love that quietly ended up shaping everything that came after? That's what gets me every time I think about this story. It wasn't a grand plan. It was two brothers, a broken toy, and enough curiosity to keep asking questions nobody around them thought to ask. And that makes me think about the small spark sitting quietly inside your own family story. A gift someone gave you as a kid, a hobby that turned into something bigger than anyone expected. So here's something simple you can try today. Grab a piece of paper or open a notes app and write just one sentence. Something like, "The small thing that shaped who I became was." That's it. That's all you need for now. If you'd like a little help turning memories like that into something lasting, there's a free family story writing guide waiting for you right below this video. No cost, just a gentle way to start putting your own family story into words. And if today's story stuck with you, go ahead and subscribe, because I've got another one waiting for you tomorrow. Before you go, I'll leave you with this. What's the small, ordinary moment in your own life that quietly turned into something much bigger? Might be worth writing down.